Is it worth running Meta and Google Ads simultaneously? What happens to my Google Ads performance if I stop running Facebook ads? Okay, so the first question is it worth running Meta and Google Ads simultaneously?
100%. I think they both complete each other. I think Meta is not something they're proactively looking for, but it's great and it feeds Google. So often when you run Meta, you'll have a higher conversion rate on your Google ads. And Meta kind of drives the demand, the discoveries, and Google can capture the intent, the search. But also Meta can do both, but it definitely feeds Google. I'd definitely recommend running both and just adjusting based on where you see the best results. And you can raise the budget on one and see how it impacts sales and impact the performance on the other platform. So definitely, I recommend trying both at least. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Follow-up question on that one. Is there like a specific ratio for, Meta or Google that you
Yeah, it
use?
always depends on the brand, of course. I prefer to go a little bit higher on Meta usually, just to get more discovery, and also Meta can also help close the loop in some instance. So I'd say maybe 70%, 60% Meta, and 30 to 40% Google. That would be a general percentage split. Yeah.
Okay. All right. How can I accurately measure which platform is really driving my sales?
Yeah, so the common question is the common tool to use is a tool like Triple Whale, multi-touch attribution tool. There's Nordbeam, there's Wicked Report, a bunch of other ones, but those are paid. There's also a post-purchase survey that you can implement. There's simple apps that you can do that, and also the attribution tool have some post-purchase survey, which can help get the customers to tell you like where do they remember first seeing your brand. So that gives good insight. And of course, you can see if you have a lift in ROAS, if you kind of reduce the budget on one platform or raise it, see how it impacts sales. So that's kind of that would be my suggestion. First one would be use a third-party tool like Triple Whale or Arrows and stuff like that, post-purchase survey. And then if you want to do a test, just test lowering your ad spend on one platform and see how it impacts your overall sales.
Got it. Okay. Well, let's say for Triple Whale or any other, let's say, platforms, is this like also good for small business owners, or it depends on like how much you're spending?
Definitely depends, and sometimes it can get a little bit expensive. So if you can save that, if you think that's useful for your business, I think go for it. But if you're not sure, you might want to just invest that in your business or in marketing. So I'd recommend just playing with budget. See if you lower the budget on one platform. See if you see a direct impact after 1 or 2 weeks on your overall sales.
Okay,
that makes sense.
All right. What happens to my Google Ads performance if I stop running Facebook ads?
Yeah, I mean, most of the time, the performance on Google drops if the Facebook ads are effective and running properly during the discovery. So most likely on Google, you'll see lower brand search volume, and then that will have a higher cost per conversion and slower growth in new customers acquisition. So yeah, Meta really helps fueling Google with demand. So you can test it out, see if you see a drop. But I definitely think that usually if Facebook ads are run properly, you should see a lift in performance in Google, and if you stop, you should see a drop. That's almost always the case. Yeah.
Right. Is there a way where, like, so just a follow-up question on this one, is there like a way where people can like determine when they should stop running, Facebook ads and be okay with that not affecting Google ads?
Yeah, I mean, if you have really strong cold acquisition on Google and you think you don't need Facebook ads, I think that would be if you want to try this, if you could save some money by not going on Facebook, sure, test it out. But most of the time, Facebook is really beneficial for the overall Google performance. Yep.
Are attribution models in platforms like Google and Meta reliable? I know this is like a big topic,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, and, definitely. It's not perfect. I wouldn't say it's reliable, but it gives you a good direction on the performance, and over time you can kind of see your average. But what matters the most is your actual sale, your actual orders, your new customers. So this is what I would look at your backend over. In-platform attribution. Of course, you want to keep a look at it, but you always want to have the higher view on the business. Meta will tend to overcredit the view conversion. So when people just see an ad but don't click on it, they'll try to get as much conversion as possible reported. And Google is more like a last click logic, and often don't catch the early touch point. So that's why kind of having like blended metrics, really looking at your mirror and also you can look at third-party tools to give you a better pictures of where is driving what and where you should put most of your budget based on your results.
Like, do you have any go-to attribution model for Google or for Meta?
In terms of in-platform, you can kind of see the average after some time, and you can kind of see if you do a sale, you'll have higher return on platform, and that's kind of where you can kind of have an average. I think what I would recommend is a third-party tool if you really want to, have more reliable. You can look in-platform, you can look at your third-party tool, and you can look at your overall business sales and orders.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
But yeah, an interesting case for why these platforms are lying to us. Like, they have no idea what's happening, even when we're using a third-party attribution tool.